Duggar history. Why did Jim Bob approve of Ben Seewald? Duggar fans are looking back at the family's history and asking an important question. Why did Jim Bob Duggar approve of Ben Seewald? It looks like this is something that fans didn't previously know much about. So, this is why it's being discussed so heavily now. Keep reading to find out more about Ben and Jessa Seewald and how Jim Bob might feel about them. Jessa and Ben Seewald's relationship. Jessa and Ben formally began courting in September 2013, and they tied the knot on November 1, 2014. After 8 years of marriage, the couple has 4 kids. Ben is currently a pastor. Though Jessa was raised in the IBLP Institute in Basic Life Principles, Ben is a Calvinist, so this is one fact that certainly baffles fans. Fans assume that Jim Bob prefers his kids marry within their religion. After all, his family follows many strict beliefs within the IBLP. It's very important to them. Why did Jim Bob Duggar approve? Ultimately, fans don't know the full truth about why Jim Bob approved of Ben marrying Jessa. On Reddit, fans and critics are discussing the possible explanations for Jim Bob allowing these two to get married. One fan sparked the discussion by asking whether Ben was ever involved in the IBLP. As it turns out, he was not. One Reddit user dug up some details and revealed that both the Seewalds and the Duggars were involved in Vision Forum. According to Wikipedia, this was a conservative Christian organization that advocated for biblical patriarchy, creationism, homeschooling, family-integrated churches, and quiverful beliefs. Another user offered additional insight and said, Jim Bob didn't have a problem with him because he was practically a child and he could control him, and he was right. He controlled Ben from the beginning, and before Ben got the job as a pastor, he worked as a handyman for Jim Bob. Others seem to agree that Jim Bob Duggar approved of Ben Seewald simply because he could keep a close eye on him. This also allowed Jim Bob to make Ben more dependent. On Ben and Jessa's wedding day, he was just 19 years old. So, he was young and not very self-reliant yet. So, does it shock you that Jim Bob Duggar approved of Ben Seewald? What's your theory on this? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Shows Ace for more news about the former TLC stars.